All right, next topic. It's about to be 3 against 1 on this one. But I don't give a damn. Pause. I don't give a damn. So, a couple months ago, YSL.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
What are we talking about?
Oh, this is the elephant in the room for this week.
God.
You want to get on this one?
This is the elephant in the room for this week.
It's the elephant in the room, man.
How many charges do we think YSL deserves to go to jail for? Right?
Well, how many charges are there?
How many years should they get?
How many years? Okay, so we're settled on they are getting years.
I'm thinking 25 to 30 for every single one of them. My bad. Go ahead.
25.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry. Line it up.
So, Thug and Gunna were arrested and indicted on racketeering charges, RICO, as we call it. With that being said, the 3 of them believe that they deserve it. I'm really about that. No, I don't think that. You know, that's why free the guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
You did the crime. You pay the time.
You pay the time.
You pay the time.
But we don't know if they did it.
They took 4 lifers. Seriously.
Hold on. Chill.
They're away from
I'm not laughing about none of this. I ain't laughing about none of this. Hold on. I ain't laughing about none of this, bro. This is serious.
Too serious.
All right. YSL, please don't shoot me. Please don't kill me. I live a regular life. Please, thank you.
I'm gonna read some of it off real quick.
Wait, there are charges?
Yeah.
How much time we got?
Yeah, right.
Well, it's an 88-page grand jury indictment.
Aren't there like how many? Like 30?
It said it alleges 182 instances of collectives participating in gang activity, criminal conspiracies, citing lyrics, social media posts, and clothing or accessories with slime embezzled on them as evidence.
And this is just the RICO. This isn't associated with the other felonies. The felony.
No, those are all. I think those are all tied in together.
Almighty.
I thought there were like 2. There's the RICO charge, and then there's like the illegal weapons and all that stuff.
Which I think is so stupid, but like whatever.
Illegal weapons is it stupid?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
Huh?
Because what?
Because gang.
Because gang.
I'm saying like, I don't think illegal weapons is like, it's not stupid, but like, I feel like there's people that have weapons that are not registered to them anyways, and they're free to do whatever they want.
When they get caught,
they should get caught.
But do they get caught though?
Some do, some don't. These guys did.
These guys literally got caught.
Look, hear me out. All I want to say real quick is I feel like your opinion is totally based on how good you think their music is.
Nah, I'll tell you this.
They do make good music.
I'll tell you this. Gunna's phenomenal.
See,
but,
there we go.
No, but hold on.
But
in Gunna's case though, he's just being indicted because he was in the whip.
Yeah, that's what RICO
But like
is.
he didn't do nothing though.
Well, the logic behind the RICO case is that even though you didn't commit the crime, you were a part of a gang that benefited from the crime. So it's like, it's not the fact that you were in the whip or shot the dude. It's the fact that you were popping those same bottles that they were popping. You were driving in the same cool whips that they were driving in, which is why you should go to prison.
It's about the collective.
The collective, to prison. And the only thing additionally I will say though is that I do hear when people talk about the whole like the lyrics thing,
yeah,
and they're like, oh, well, should they use the lyrics as like evidence, crime? I could hear that. I could hear you. I can hear you on that. There's freedom of speech. I can hear that. But when you put the lyrics on top of the fact that you rented the whip
and killed
somebody. As a juror, I would want to know that you wrote a song about it.
Right. So check this out.
You can't rap about shooting at someone's mom. Said mom gets shot at, or you can't. Someone's mom gets shot at, and they go, "Yeah, I shot at your mom's." But you can't use this.
Can't use it.
But like, I feel like though, a lot of people will also say freedom of speech, and on top of it, it's just rap. Hold on, hear me out real quick.
It's also an admission to fucking shooting somebody.
I mean, but did he do it? I mean, like, there's rappers that just say whatever all the time, but it doesn't mean that he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You gotta give benefit of the doubt.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this whole I think the discourse around it is. I feel like a lot of people think this case is just purely based on the lyrics.
No. I'm about to tell you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's definitely not the case.
It's part of
just
like the evidence.
Part, right?
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. So it claims that the 56-count indictment claims that YSL members were involved in murder, attempted murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, theft, drug dealing, carjacking, and witness intimidation.
They gotta go.
So
But the music though.
they're saying that Thug is not being charged for these overacts, which include possession of methamphetamine with intent to distribute and threatening to kill a man at a mall. They lend credence to the allegation that the collective was engaged in criminal conspiracy. Now, this is what I'll tell you. So Yak Gotti is also in this too, who's also take that shit to motherfucking Trump. Yeah, that song is hard as hell. But they said that other serious allegations include that Thug rented a car that was used in the commission of the murder of Donovan Thomas Jr., a rival gang leader, in January 2015. 5 YSL members, including Yak Gotti, were charged with the murder in connection to Thomas's death. In addition, 3 YSL members were charged with attempted murder in connection with an attack on rapper YFN Lucci, who was stabbed in jail in February of this year. In April 2021, Fulton County charged YFN Lucci and 11 other suspects in a 75-page, 105-count racketeering indictment. So this is what I'll say about that.
Wait, about what?
About Lucci.
Free the
Oh,
boys.
that one, that instance.
No.
Okay.
So most of these charges are about YFN Lucci and that gang shit that they've been on, which is Lucci and Thug do not get along. Right. They've had tweets back and forth. We had Lucci posting his daughter. See, when you when you bring kids into shit, I don't care what happens to you at that point.
So wait, quick question. Quick question on that piece then.
Yeah.
So like, wasn't there like, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read there was like a 14-year-old kid that got hit with a stray in one of these incidents. So what about that?
They just brought up it didn't say it in the article.
I think Mitchell's point is like, does violence always have to beget violence? Because you'll just have more kids.
Like, especially when it comes back to your community too. Like that's the part that like bothers me personally the most. Like,
yo, the straight shit, I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
Okay.
Like if that really happened, someone gotta pay for that. Someone gotta pay for that. But I just think personally, and we're gonna let Lindsey rap to us in a minute. But like I just think personally, like with the gang stuff, bro, like if Lucci and Thug don't get along, leave that to the street.
Keep it to yourself.
Like I'm not gonna like comment on what men are beefing about. Like they have been beefing about some dumb shit, but like at the same time, like you can't. And also too, I think it's important to also state the fact that like these guys come from nothing, and we can't expect them to change overnight because they got some new whips and $1 million and baddies all around them. Like it's not going to change them. I think that you guys.
I don't think
that would do more than change me.
You know, but you come from a 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? Like your dad's been there, your mama been there.
so. Like right, and I think the thing is,
matters,
but I think that does matter. I don't think anybody here is like trying to, I guess like negate or downplay like the systemic issues and all. We all understand like that part, but I think at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself,
hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, do we have to hold folks accountable? You know, like, and it's sad. Like this whole situation is sad. Nobody here wish this would happen, but like. It happened. I feel like we just got to take the steps to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Lindsey, what you think?
Anyway, yeah.
I mean, assuming Thug and Gunna have done these things that they're alleged to be done, I think, unfortunately, as much as I love Gunna and Thug, if you're out there shooting stray kids, if you're robbing, stealing, I think you deserve to be in prison. Unfortunately.
Word. And also for Gunna, he's just charged with one count of racketeering. He allegedly received stolen property and was in possession of drugs, including methamphetamine, marijuana, and hydrocodone, and with intent to distribute. Now, honestly, I don't understand that. If you're selling drugs, like that, I don't get that. But at the same time, bro, people are gonna move those packs if you got $200K on you.
So
you know
what are you? I guess I'm trying to understand. What are you saying? Like,
what I'm saying is, I'm saying for Gunna's situation, like if I don't get that. I don't get the intent to like sell drugs. If he was doing them,
so should he be like held accountable for that or not? Is what I'm asking. Because you said it. Because you were like, yeah, I don't get it. Like that's kind of like I don't get it, but at the same time, people still be moving that. Like I'm trying to understand where.
I think the fact that like our country will sell you all these pills. No. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro.
Okay.
Big Pharma versus YSL.
Right. Jeff Bezos.
I'm telling you right now. Yo, right now, listen. This is real talk.
Go ahead.
Big Pharma will sell you all the Xans, all the oxycodone you want, not knowing that you can get addicted to it and then become very dependent on it. On top of that, we got people that were sent to jail for weed and selling weed, but now all of a sudden it's legal. let's forget about those cases as well too.
Well, let's not.
Hold on. And then you got Mark Cuban out here. You got Mark Cuban out here that has separated himself from Big Farm, has done his own thing where he's giving medications to people that actually need it at a cheaper price, so they can afford it.
So the question,
This is what
What the fuck this
about.
got to do
Yeah, I'm
with Young
confused. Like, what
Thug
does that have
shooting
to
up
do-
Lil Wayne
this is
tour
what
bus
about
last
it.
night?
We're talking about serving packs.
First off, stop saying that shit because he didn't do that.
Wait,
He
that was
didn't
one of
do
the
that.
charges too, though. No.
No, but he didn't do it.
Okay, but anyway.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, it's crazy how if you're gonna give Gunna that charge, like
Should Mark Cuban be like? I'm.
not even Mark Cuban, but like
mean
Big
Big
Farm.
Pharma.
Big Farm has taken
Martin
advantage.
Shkreli.
They should.
Big Farm
He
has
went to
taken
prison.
Yo,
But not
they've
for that,
taken
though.
advantage
Right,
of
right.
sickly people by upcharging medicines, by also giving like false prescriptions to people, and it's.
They
Yo,
should
we
be-
have a drug epidemic. Like,
They
we
should.
have a drug problem.
They should, and they should be held accountable.
But they're not.
But they should be.
But they're not.
so should we?
So are you saying because they aren't being held
So if you're
accountable?
gonna hold Gunna accountable for the intent to distribute some hydrocodone and,
Well,
and
I think-
weed, some weed.
The issue is that Gunna's.
Methamphetamine.
Here's the, if you want to talk, I mean, if we want to get into, I mean, Gunna's not a doctor.
But bro,
Right.
Gunna
Right.
doesn't have an
But
MD
bro,
or
bro.
DO. He can't be prescribing anything.
bro, we
Right,
bro,
that's right, that's
highly illegal.
let me give
Controlled
you,
substance. You can't do that.
Let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. So Michael Jackson had a really bad drug addiction, and he
His
could
doctor was trash.
exactly.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
But Buddy went to jail for what?
Yeah.
2 to 3
And-
years,
and that's-
and then caught out.
He
and is
deserves
able
to
live
go
his
to
life
prison.
again.
Deserves
He
to go to
just
prison.
killed somebody.
Yeah, I mean, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. There was a punishment though.
But he
There
got
was
punished.
A punishment.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't
like-
enough. I get that.
Yeah.
But there was a punishment.
So
And I mean,
let
that's what
me
you said. We probably had
but like the
a
biggest-
lawyer that could do
So
it.
let me ask you this real quick, right? So this man, Conrad Murray, you know Michael Jackson's
Fuck him.
doctor.
Fuck that nigga. Go ahead.
Yep.
Free slap.
So you're saying he should? So he should go to jail for what? 25 to life, whatever.
Definitely, because it's
Okay,
been proven.
gotcha.
But
No.
hold on. You also got to account the fact that like he did not try to save him in time. He was moving his
Right,
doctor
right.
pills and whatever the hell around.
Right,
Like
gotcha.
he was trying to hide it.
Right.
So that's why he should really
Gotcha.
go to jail.
And that was I think it was the charge of involuntary, right?
Yeah.
So his intent wasn't to necessarily over medicate Michael Jackson illegally and kill him.
Illegally too, though.
Right. So you're comparing that to what, the 56? How many charges?
56 indictments. But I was
Across-
no, hold on. But I was talking
All-
specifically about the drugs, not about all that other shit.
But all illegal though.
What?
With this conversation, right? Everything they're doing is illegal.
allegedly.
To allegedly.
Allegedly, right? Right.
that-
So my
what-
thing is,
yeah.
if Conrad Murray should be punished, should
I'm saying that for Gunna to be in trouble for some weed, and I mean methamphetamine, like that shit is bad.
that's
But maybe
Schedule 1, isn't it?
I think personally,
Schedule 1 drug.
I think personally, Gunna's just doing all those
prison
things
time.
himself. I don't think he's trying to sell that shit. Cause
you think? Oh, so he's just doing all the drugs.
yeah. So I think also too, like,
my God.
if you're no, they do. They're rock stars. Like that's the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to. That's
He's
them.
definitely serving packs.
I don't, but
Through
like
the mail.
I don't see why they would do that. You feel me? Now if they got proof of that,
Money.
bet. I mean, come on.
Because they're from the streets and they can't shake the streets.
Can I just ask
It's
one
like
question?
Gucci
Yeah,
Mane.
go ahead.
Gucci Mane's the only
So
dude that
if-
went to prison and decided to still serve work after he got out of prison.
All right.
So if Gunna's music was trash,
Oh my days.
if it was just terrible, you think he still deserves to go to jail? Because Gunna's been making some fire.
I love Gunna.
We all do.
Should we?
Still should go to jail.
flooded. That shit hard.
But listen, here's the
love
thing.
that
If you're
nigga,
gonna
man.
do illegal shit, man, don't get caught. If you do get caught, you gotta go away. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Omerta. Omerta.
But it's
Cosa Nostra.
America.
it's alleged though, so we don't really know yet.
Just let him make music in jail. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yo, I would watch.
Studio in
I
the
would
cell.
definitely watch one of those colors of him in his cell. I'm sipping on pop sauce.
He's in the colors from jail. Color studio.
Hide my toilet.
Purple jail cell, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
man, I don't ever want to condemn another black man, but you know,
But you know,
you gotta go.
Listen. I'll say this before we end this. I'll say the charges are a lot. I really hope they really didn't do this. They better come with some proof. It better not just be like on some like these are rappers and we got to get them out of here. Now the DA is also saying that there's more to be handed down
Sure there
to
is.
other artists. Now, pray to God, please do not take Lil Baby, bro. Like that nigga is serving it up. Like, these
Hey,
records
you
are
know
going
what? This
crazy.
doesn't make me
Don't
think.
take him, please.
This does make me think more about like what these labels are doing. I think we had this conversation.
yeah.
It does make me think about like these label heads and the people they have in place and what are they doing? They're the apparatus for giving these guys these resources. Do they have additional resources in terms of just living a better lifestyle, getting out of like the bullshit that they're coming from? I think that's a whole other conversation.
It's kind of like football. It's
Like
kinda
the
like football.
mentorship, yeah, like the
It's kinda like
mentorship
football.
element of it. You
So
know what I
football,
mean?
like they will have somebody in your room watching you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not about to we put too much money in you, bro. Like, stop. Like, we're not playing with you.
because
Like, this is your last straw. Like, we have somebody about to watch you.
These labels need to be pushing prosperity.